Passengers boarding starting.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are taking a short flight over to St. Thomas and return back to San Juan. We're currently sitting on the ground right now. Aircraft is being refueled, and baggages should be coming on shortly, along with passengers. While we are waiting on everything to set up, let's get caught up, jump inside the aircraft, and get it set up and ready to go. Flight time should be about very short flight, maybe like 15 minutes, climbing up to a very short altitude of 9,000. Right now, battery 1 and 2 is on, external power is on. Let's go ahead and align our gears left, right, and center. Fuel supply oxygen can come on. Armor emergency lights, SIBO sign, no smoking sign, nav and logo light can come on. Let's jump downstairs. Let's set these to auto. Armor speed brakes. Let's go TA on the radio panel. Squawk mode Charlie. And let's come over to our FMC. Go to our ATSU menu. Let's go flight init requests. Alright, let's go to our init page. Let's go ahead and request our flight plan from SimBrief. Alright, our flight call sign is going to be Jetblue 1036. Cost index, we are looking at 18. And we are climbing up to 9,000. IRS is aligning. Let's jump back over. Alright, so we did start boarding the aircraft through the EFB. We can go to our performance page. Actually, let's go to Navigraph. Departure today, we're taking runway. We're taking runway 10. Excuse me. Alright, we're setting at 8.4. We're gonna take the Jet 1 departure. Climb up. Let's go ahead and pin that as well. Alright, let's go down to our FMC. Let's go to our departure page. Taking runway 10. Looking for the Jet 1 departure. Transition is going to be Jets. Hold up, that is a SID. Alright, we're not gonna do, actually, so we're landing on 10 as well. When we get to St. Thomas. Yeah, so we're not going to do a transition altitude. We're just going to go there. Let's go to arrival. Let's plan for the ILS 10. And we're not going to have a star. And that should be it. Distance is going to be 73 miles. We get back to our plan page. We might gonna clear out of this continuity and go straight to jets. Alright, let's go to our zero fuel. Actually, let's go to our performance page. Taking off 10, dry, do flaps 1 on takeoff. Packs on. Go ahead and sync that. Go ahead and sync that as well. Altimeter is going to be 3010. And let's go calculate. Alright, let's go to our performance page. Taking off flaps 1A. And that's for our V1 speeds. We are looking at 130, 135. And our sail, we are looking at 50% on a flex temp. Zero fuel weight, we are looking at 121,224. we should have about 7,000 pounds of fuel on board. 7.9. And we are looking good, chat. We are just about ready for pushback. We do have a automated departure clearance. They want us to squawk 5402. Alright, we're looking good. Now we're going to call ground crew and let them know we're ready for pushback. We're on Unicom frequency 122.8. Aircraft is loaded and ready to go. Alright, so we're going to push back from April 4. We're going to do nose to the left. So let's call up ground crew. Actually, before we call up ground crew, let's get our APU on. Beacon light can come on. Let's go APU start. APU fuel pump can come on. Start up APU. And we can listen to that spool up. Alright, now we can let ground crew know we are ready for pushback. And we should be able to turn our APU on now, shortly. Alright, APU is available. Let's go APU bleed.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin incentive.
I might have to recalibrate my throttles. Why is reverse unlocked? Yeah, we have something funky going on here, chat. Let's go to calibration. Let's go to menu, config.
Locking gear.
Hopefully it's, oh my goodness, why is it doing this? Engine 1 reversed unlock, why? Is it only engine 1? Yes, it's only engine 1, why? I don't know, chat. Should I start up the engines? This is weird to me. We did recalibrate our throttles. Let me check to make sure we don't have this on. This is weird. Maybe try starting up the engine and see if it would go in the correct position. Yeah, let's try that. We're gonna do nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
It's on idle here, so I don't understand. Gotta be a bug.
Release parking brakes.
Just put the right side on rev. Let me recalibrate one more time.
Release parking brakes, please. 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 Release parking brakes, please.
Still on reverse. Oh no, chat. We're gonna start up engine one first. Let's see something. Alright, release some parking brake.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wing.
Alright, start up engine number one. Alright, that closed up. Hopefully, we're good.
which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit.
Let's go ahead and select flaps 1. Alright, let's start up engine number 2.
Your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust.
Reset parking
Put on
brakes.
your own mask before helping others.
Waiting your
Hand on
confirmation
button.
for a good
Take a
engine
life
start.
jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click
Cockpit to
together.
ground. We have a good engine start.
Adjust.
I
You can
confirm we have a
disconnect.
good engine start. We should be ready for taxi.
Pulling the toggle.
And we can do a flight control check.
Children.
Let's go right
The
aileron,
tray table must now be stowed.
left aileron,
Armrest down.
down,
Blinds open.
up.
And seatbelt fastened.
Unlocking gear.
Let's go right, left rudder, right rudder, flight control check. Let's go max auto brake. And let's plug in 9,000.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Alright, engine number 2 is available. Let's go to engine start to norm. Let's jump upstairs. APU bleed can come off. APU can now come off. Constraint can come on. Alright, once she get out the way, we're going to put on our taxi lights.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Yeah, we're not gonna climb up to 9,000. We're gonna stay at 5,000 because we have an altitude restriction, and then we're gonna descend and capture the ILS for 10. Same with traffic. JetBlue 1036, clear off 10. We can plug in some information here. Our minimum is going to be 375. Temperature. Alright, wind is at 120 degrees. Gust in 27. Altimeter is going to be 3006. Let's go to our arrival page. Oh, the meter is not working here. That's fine. Alright, we're not gonna go jets, let's go direct Kato. And let's descend down to let's do 4,000. 3,000 actually. Altimeter is 3006. For landing, let's do auto brake medium. St. Thomas traffic, JetBlue 1036 inbound for runway 10, 10 mile final. Alright, landing speed, we are looking at 129. Let's go approach mode. Watch our speed. Let's go flaps 2. Let's go 160. Let's go fully established. Let's bring out our landing gear. Bring our speed back. Let's go flaps. Yeah, let's go full flaps. It's a little gusty. Alright. Let's go 5 miles out. Let's go landing speed. We're gonna do let's do 133. That's fine. We're gonna keep it at 130. Actually, let's do 131. 133. 132. Let's have some fun. Let's go my airplane and enjoy the arrival. Forgot to do one thing. Let's go config. Continue.
Flight slow. 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 30. 20. Retard. 5. Retard.
Ooh, nose down gently. Awesome. Alright, manual braking. And let's exit the runway. Awesome, beautiful, we made it. Let's clean up our flaps. St. Thomas traffic, JetBlue 1036, clear off runway 10. Track our speed brakes. And let's taxi to the gate. Let's go. Landing lights can come off. Runway lights. Strobe lights. Wing lights. APU master switch. Spool up APU. That was a greasy arrival, chat. Alright, taxi light can come off. APU bleed can come on. Alright, parking brakes can come on. Engine number 1 can come off. Fuel pumps can come off. Engine number 2 can come off. I don't know if GSX is going to work here. Yep, request deboarded. Awesome, beautiful chat. Negative landing rate on that one is going to be negative 237. Wind was gusting at 24 knots, and that was a 1.06 on the G. Sweet.
Passenger's bus is coming.
I kind of messed up the process. I was supposed to request deboarding from here, so we got to manually open these doors. Sweet. And for our virtual flight, we are looking at 128 knots with a landing rate of -238, pitch roll of 5. Sweet. Let's go ahead and file that. Awesome, chat. Oh, and that parking was that parking was sweet. Right on the line. Beautiful. So we are going to do the return flight back to San Juan. So after deboarding, we're going to request boarding. We're going to need more fuel too. Request the fuel truck and then get ready for the return flight. Alright, so start up some tune and then we are going to be right back. Set up the flight for the return flight back to San Juan. Should be back in about 5 minutes, chat. Okay, we're back. Reloading the aircraft. Fuel is now being getting put on the airplane. Passengers is already boarded. Gonna jump inside the cockpit, get it set up and ready to go. Hey, what's up, 4K Aviation? Bro, you should have come to Riga controlling in 40 minutes. Damn. Are you controlling in 40 minutes? Alright. After this flight, I'll see if I can schedule something from out of there. Give you some content, bro. No worries. If you're still there. Hey, hold up, chat. I got a phone call. What's up, you penguin? How you doing, bro? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. And I'm back. So our flight number is gonna be Jetblue. Call sign is gonna be Jetblue 1135. Cost index, we are looking at 49. And climb up to 6,000 this time. Yep, today's the day for the big flight. Where you going, bro? Oh yeah, you said you were doing a long haul, right? So you're gonna be flying. Did you figure out your coordinates, like where you're flying from? Of course I remember you, bro. Yep, 19 hours. Yes, but so where are you flying from? Are you gonna do from JFK or? Oh, JFK to Singapore from home. Okay, that's a long flight. What plane are you gonna be flying? Are you feeling sick today? Hey, bro, you're not the only one. I'm under the weather too. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm like congested. Are you gonna be flying the 777? Awesome. I can't wait to fly 777 and Microsoft. It's gonna be dope. Hopefully you get some air traffic control too. That would be nice. Make the time go by faster when you fly with other people, right?
Passengers bus is coming.
Alright, so we're going to be taking the Palco 7 departure. And for our arrival, we're gonna go runway ILS 10. And we're gonna go direct. We're not gonna use any star. Alright, that is cool. Let's go to our perf page. Thinking about taking off of flaps 2 today, because it's a very short runway. See if I can pull that up. Yep, got the mattress beside the sun. Yes, you sound well prepared, bro. Enjoy it. What time are you? What time is your departure time? And it's like what? Like it's gonna be a 15-hour flight, or that's like a 12-hour flight? Oh, you've been planning it for. Hold up, you've been planning it for a long time. Sweet. No, we're gonna do packs off on this takeoff, and we're gonna do toga, chat. Why not? We're gonna do toga, very short runway. I don't think it's gonna give us any coordinates for the weather, because that's bugged. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna do toga, no flex. We're gonna have to make these numbers up. So we're gonna do 2-0P 0.0. That's flaps 2. No flex temp. We're gonna do 120. Let's do 126, 135, and 135. All right, sweet. Toga takeoff. Yeah, I hope she doesn't change her mind either, bro. I mean, communication is key, right? So just like communicate with her, and she should understand, right? All right, we can also plug in our zero fuel weight. We are looking at, let's see, 134.0-482. And fuel, we have 9.6. Yep, it's the sleeping beside it. Change your mind. Yep, it's the sleeping beside it. Okay, so you think she would have an issue with you sleeping next to it? How far? So is your setup? Is your computer far from your bedroom, or? Because maybe you can like sleep like in your bedroom, and then like periodically, like when you wake up or throughout the night, you can just go in the lab and check on your flight. So it's gonna go till 6 tomorrow, so like 6 a.m. So what I'll do is like usually I'll start the flight, get it all set up, and go, right? And then throughout the night I may wake up, check on the flight, make sure fuel, everything is looking good, and then I'll set an alarm like an hour before the arrival, and then get all planned and set up and ready. Yeah, the midnight pee, right? Yeah, I have good experiences and bad ones. But I feel like it wasn't a pilot error. It was more like the plane that I was flying at the moment. I don't know how it ended up in the ocean. I don't know how it ran out of fuel, but I swear I wasn't the problem. Or you worried about it staying on? So like what, your computer? Just make sure your PC is not on sleep mode. Make sure that it's not gonna fall asleep on you, and that yeah, everything is good. Nobody, the internet is nice and solid, so you don't have any disconnections or anything like that. Yeah, you should be good, bro. Let's plug 6,000. Alright, checklist is complete. What am I forgetting, chat? I think I got everything. Alright, aircraft is loaded. We can request pushback. Let's go. APU can come on. Let me make sure I started up the virtual flight. So we are connected. We are started at stand 2. Awesome. We are on Vatsim. We're connected. Oh look, we got traffic here. I don't hear him on the network. That's weird. Alright, let's go start. He's probably not saying nothing, that's why. Okay, so no, my PC is chill. It's staying on nav mode, and I'm in a different place. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, 4K? How you doing, bro? Nice to see you. Yeah, Penguin. So just make sure, like, how good is your PC on temperatures? Make sure, the temperature, everything is good, and I have faith. You should be okay. I've done a lot of, like, 16 and 17-hour flights. Just make sure, you check the temperature on your PC, everything is good, and should be a successful flight. You got this, bro. Alright, we're going to request pushback. APU is available. Let's go APU bleed. Fuel pumps. Yeah, we can just turn the fuel pumps on. Let's call up GSX. Let them know we're ready for a pushback.
Too small for your aircraft.
Beacon light can come on. I'm controlling the Riga ground in 20 minutes, bro. You should have come. I can't still do a flight out of there. This flight is only about like 10-15 minutes. So after this, I'll check the schedule and see what they have going out of there and give you some interaction, bro.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
That's awesome. You control out of Riga. How long you been controlling there for? Like, did you just start it? Alright. APU is available. APU bleed is on. Beacon lights on.
Locking gear.
Everything's looking good. Awesome. Quite a while. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna do nose to the right. Right? Yeah, nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Releasing parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Oh, now he makes a call out. We're gonna check out his departure. While we're doing that, let's go. Engine number 2 can come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions.
Let's check out his takeoff. Let's see. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, he took up the whole runway on that one. That's a nice takeoff.
Please set parking brakes.
Alright, parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Ground, we have a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Yeah, that was a beautiful departure.
Alright.
Number two should be available. Okay, cool. You're gonna start engine number 1.
Hold the mask in place with the pouch and put it over your head.
And let's select flaps 2.
Around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket in. When outside, inflate.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
My friend with a 7-hour
Right is clear.
time difference asked if he wanted to join, and he said no. Oh, join for the long haul that you're doing? Did he just didn't want to do it, or was he busy? I would join you on a long haul, but like I have to pick my son up tonight, and so tonight would be like a bad time for me. But that sounds cool though. Maybe in the future we can do one together. That'd be nice. Oh, you just don't want to do it? Oh, that's mean of him. Do he fly as well? And if you do, what's do he fly on FSX, or what system do he use? Alright, engine number 2 is available. Engine start to norm. Let's do a flight control check. Let's go right aileron, left aileron, down, up, left rudder, right rudder. And sometimes I like to physically see that it's working. Left, right, up, down. Cool. Flight control is checked. APU taxi light can now come on. APU bleed can come off. APU master switch can come off. And gonna call out our intentions, and then we should be ready for our departure. Alright. St. Thomas traffic, JetBlue 1135, taxiing 10 via Alpha St. Thomas traffic. Oh, he flies on FSX too? He didn't just want to do this flight, or he doesn't fly at all with you on FSX? Alright, let's release our parking brake and get ready for departure. Okay, so it is going to be a Toga takeoff. We're not going to do packs. I think I forgot how to turn packs off on this. How do I turn the packs off? Where is it? Packs. Where is it? When I stop, I'll look for it. You have to find your clipboard. Oh, he really flies with you? Oh yeah, that's another thing too, right? You want to make sure you have all your like a pen and paper, all that good stuff, just in case you get some ATC interaction. All right, packs 1, packs 2 can come off. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Let's do config. St. Thomas traffic, JetBlue 1135. Line up in the part at runway 10, St. Thomas traffic. Alright, landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Alright, it's gonna be an interesting takeoff. Alright, let's hope we don't run off the runway, chat. Let's spool it up and get ready to take off. How long is this runway again? This runway is 7,000 feet. It kind of remind me of Saint Martin. Alright, spool up our throttles. About 30%. We have 2 stable engines. Let's go Toga. And let's take off. V1, rotate. Ooh, that wind is gusting. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Alright, let's focus. Get ready for that right turn. Flying the flight directors. Let's pull our throttle back to climb mode. Alright, packs can come back on. Passengers are getting hot. Let's go flaps 1. Flying the flight director. Then about 5,000, we give it to the autopilot. Okay, Penguin, I'll be here when you get back, bro. V1. Alright, coming up on speed clean. Let's go clean flaps. Actually, let's go. Autopilot can come on. Clean up our flaps.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes
Catch up a chat in a second. We are looking good upstairs. Everything's looking good downstairs. Alright, climb into 6,000 and then we get ready for our descent. Very short flight. Right about log on Everground. Give me a ping on Discord if you plan to fly. Catch you later, brother. Okay, I'll reach out to you on Discord most definitely. After I'm finished with this flight, I'm gonna see what I can do, and then I'll definitely try to give you some interaction out there. Penguin, I think, asks for your Discord as well. If you want to put it in chat when he comes back, maybe he can fly out there. He flies on FSX. Alright, let's go put in some perf information. Alright, so the METAR there, 08 degrees at 15 knots, 29 on the temperature. Altimeter is 3005. And we put in the wind 08 dash 15. And we are planning for the ILS 10. Alright, minimum is going to be 260. And we're looking good for arrival. Oh yeah, Penguin, he has a Discord server. Do you fly in the UK at all? He's controlling Evra. That's Riga. Alright, after checkup, we're gonna go direct Vatsim. Alright, we're gonna start our descent down to 2200. Okay, let's go direct. Let's go medium brakes. Yeah, we are back in San Juan for Puerto Rico. I like doing these short hops. Next one I do for a short hop with JetBlue, we're gonna go back over to Punta Cana. It's gonna be a little bit further, or it's probably the same distance to be honest. But yeah, this is a real short flight. Alright, descending down to 2000 at tuna. We need tuna. We need to be at 2000. You can clear this discontinuity. almost there. I think we're in the downwind. San Juan traffic, JetBlue 1135 on the downwind for runway 10. San Juan traffic. Okay, we also gonna do a recording on this one, chat. Alright, we're gonna go direct Ramsey. Let's go flaps 1. Coming up on 10 miles. San Juan traffic, JetBlue 1135, 10 mile final for runway 10. San Juan traffic. Alright, let's start our recording. Landing on this one is going to be 136. Let's bring our speed back and bring our flaps out and landing gear. Oh, we are below the glide slope. Alright, let's go landing speed. Hey, let's go my airplane. Enjoy the arrival. Continue.
Light slope. Light slope. Light slope. Light slope. Light slope. Too low. Terrain. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5. Retard.
Nose down gently.
That was a hard.
Reverse thrust. '69's reverse thrust stowed. Let's clean up our flaps. Stop the recording.
The cabin crew.
Landing lights can come off. Runway lights. Strobe lights. And we can start up our APU. Master switch. APU start. Tjsj-Tist. Alright, so the landing rate, what you think the landing rate was on that one? It was spicy. I should have probably gone around, but it's not as bad as it looks. And you didn't miss much.
You today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Alright, chat. Landing rate on that one, we have -224. And we're going to check the replay because I swear it wasn't as bad as it feels. So what happened was we came in really hot. My speed was a little bit high, and wasn't configured at 10,000. I mean at 10 miles away from landing. So yeah. First thing you heard, too low flaps. Yeah, we configured our flaps like last second. It was a little bit illegal, but the landing was legal. Alright, so we're going to pull up at the gate we just left from. What is it, Bravo 2? Let's call it GSX. Alpha 3. Let's do Alpha 3. How you go back? Go back. I gotta get GSX profile for this airport too. I think Alpha 3 is gonna be right here. Yes, I do have a Discord. I'm gonna give it to you in a second. Or you know what? You can give me yours, and I'll send you a friend request. Alright, taxi light can come off. I accidentally turned off the APU. Let's start it back up. APU bleed can come on. Alright, set up parking brake. Engine 1 and 2 can come off. External power.
Someone traffic, good speed 152, Bravo, taxiing, runway 10. Fire hotel 1. Someone.
Press deboarding.
Southland traffic, good speed 667 Alpha, taxiing runway 10 via hotel 1, following the company. Southland.
I don't know why the jetway is not connecting. Maybe because I'm too far away. But no biggie, we're gonna do a replay anyways. Alright. Landing rate on that one I said chat is negative 224 with a G of 0.98. To be honest, this landing was a little bit smoother than the landing into St. Thomas for some reason. Let's go ahead and close that out for our virtual flight. Let's see what they gave us. And they gave us a negative 220 foot per minute with a pitch roll of 5. Okay, we go ahead and submit that. Close that out.
I'm on traffic, good speed 152 Bravo, taking off runway 10, departing runway heading, climbing 3000, PSR, someone.
Someone traffic.
Oh yeah, Penguin, leave me your Discord name and I'll join you, or I can give you mine. Either one works.
3000 PSR. Someone traffic. San Juan traffic, good speed 667 Alpha, departing runway 10.
Alright, let's get ready for the replay. We are going to reset the Kuta script. Okay, I got you. I got it, bro. I'm gonna send you an invite or request you right after the stream. Alright, so let's go to our load state. Let's go to panel state. Let's go to ready default. Oh, let's disconnect from the network. Disconnect it from the network. Let's go activate.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
No, JSX is tripling. Reset. We don't need you. Alright, let's check out the replay, shall we? Alright, let's speed it up. Alright, let's see how bad this landing was. At about right here, I was fully configured. Just trying to bleed off my speed. Ooh, it was floating. That was a floater. Alright, right in the numbers. Or in the touchdown zone. I'll take that. See, it wasn't that bad. Let's run it back from a different angle. Interesting to say the least. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we were floating. Alright, let's check it from the passenger's point of view. Okay, sweet. I'll take that, chat. Not too bad. Alright, just want to take this moment to say thank you all for checking out the stream. Hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, don't forget to smash down the like button. Shout out to 4K Aviation. Shout out to Penguin Play. I appreciate you all checking out the stream. Appreciate your time, and hope you have a wonderful day. And enjoy your long haul too, bro. Until then, I'll see you again on the next one. See ya. Peace. God bless.